face.
Of course.
Right?
That's your funny. Oh, you got to do it to the camera, though. Do your funny face to the camera. Okay. This is what we call an icebreaker moment. Hi, I'm Sue Perry with GCTV. I'm doing a Silver Linings episode here at Hillside Pizza in Berniston. And I'm going to have a few words with Lisa, who is the
New Director of Special Education at the I.N.S.P.I.R.E School in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Okay. So there's a program that involves some of the students that periodically will come to Hillside Pizza in Berniston. And why don't you explain what is all involved in that?
Yeah, so every Friday, our selected kids come here and make pizza boxes, clean tables, prepare food, make pizza. We're not open on Friday mornings, so we just get prepared for the restaurant. And today is our actual opening for our kids to actually run the restaurant. So it's a great experience. We're overly thrilled. We're excited. We didn't sleep last night. Our kids didn't sleep. We're just excited for this opportunity. What a life experience for them. You know what I mean? It's going to really prepare them to hopefully get a job someday in a restaurant. We've actually had kids here that from I.N.S.P.I.R.E who's actually had a real job here. So we're really excited for them. So.
Now, you've done this program in the past with the students coming, but they've had like a bit of a respite in between.
Yeah, I don't know how long ago it was, but that's something that the owner, Craig, who's also on our board, could answer that type of question. But yes, they have done it before, but it's been many, many years. So hopefully every couple of weeks we're going to be here on Tuesdays at 11 to 12:30. So we welcome the public to come and, join us, and support our school.
And now I heard somebody who came in earlier, just a few moments ago, saying that they saw the posting on Facebook. So is that the only way you have gotten the word out about what you're doing here on Tuesday?
Oh, yes, and they are going to publish it on a radio station. Yes, so yes.
And now with this little interview program, maybe a little bit of the public will get more information.
Yes, and word of mouth. The word is getting out, so to family and friends. So we're excited. We're very excited.
Okay. Now, you've been with the school since?
January 7th, I came on board, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm happy to be here. I love what I do. So I've been in education since 1997. So, yeah, I'm glad I came.
20-some odd years. My daughter's going to be 28. So that's been a long while. Are you from this area originally?
No, I actually grew up in Lowell, Mass. Moved to Gardner, and then now I just moved to Swansea, New Hampshire. So.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a commute, but, it's worth it.
Yeah, 25 minutes, so it's not too bad. So, yeah. I work with a great group of people, so.
How large is the school, and what is the enrollment?
So we can take up to 25 kids. Right now we have 18 on our roster. Yeah.
And what facility do you have? Do you have a renovated school?
We're on Austin Drive.
Is it a new... Did you build that originally for this purpose?
No, it's been there. The building was been there for a while. Yeah, many, many years.
I'm Craig's wife, so I'm afraid we're, yeah.
They were speaking of, I think that's my wife's salad, so.
Oh, wonderful, yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Amy White.
Amy. I'm Sue Perry.
I'm Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, hi. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. It sounds like it's going very well thus far. And
It's a beautiful day, for us to have a chance. We just love the opportunity that, something like this gives the children to discover abilities that they may not even realize they have. For their families to begin to think of the possibilities for their children, to be involved,
to look forward to something.
right,
Yeah.
and to realize that they can be important members of society and that they can have a role to play
And interact, too,
Of course.
with anybody and everybody.
Of course, but based on their abilities. It's more a question of just finding that place where they can thrive, where they'll have the right support to be able to use the skills they don't even know they have.
Right. And to gain confidence, gain confidence in the abilities that they can learn here. And it's not like you're being thrust into, say, something where you're in a mall situation where you've got customers, and This is a more, peaceful, calm, controlled situation. So
Right, and they're set up for success. Obviously, this is a very limited time frame,
Right.
and this is on a day of the week we're normally closed. This is not a Friday night, which we would not, do. And yet, we have some success stories of folks with autism who do work along with our staff and are involved, even in that busiest night, Friday night, just working the pizza bench, keeping pace, just like every other member of our crew.
Right, just learning how to go with the flow, and taking that deep breath when you need to, learning how to really, maneuver a business like
and
this.
some are able, and some are able, and those abilities are developed slowly over a lot of time.
Sure, and that's what's good about this program, I think. There's no pressure, no stress, just, okay, so we didn't do this maybe the right way, we're going to try it again, don't worry about it,
Today is about kind of the joy of discovery.
Okay, so now I think some of the students are going to start the process of preparing the pizza order. And this is something I have never done before. So kudos to them learning how to make a pizza. I always just pop it in the oven as a frozen pizza, so.
Hey, why don't we do a, all right, we got an order, guys. For right now, yep. We just threw the piece of cheese in the oven. Another salad? And then I sent Jordan over here to do the side salad. He said he's got it. For here, I believe. Oh. It's for here, so we're gonna put it on the plate. Oh, it does say table two. You got something ready? You know it, baby. Yeah, how long are those pieces? Good. Oh, that's a beautiful. That's a great looking pie. That's the best one yet. This one's ready. Yeah. Some cheese. Then you're gonna grab this, and then when Jordan's done making the salad, we're gonna say order up, and I'll carry the ticket out there for you. All right. What kind of dressing, Jordan? Don't know. It didn't say. I'd say let's go balsamic. It's from my dad. So balsamic. Yeah, go balsamic, which is the brown one right in front. Yep. You put it in one of those little cups. Right in the cup. And then you call out to Ariana or Kevin. I think this is Kevin's table. So Sue, over the time, we have 5 folks with autism that work here as a regular job.
Okay.
They've earned, like some of them work at things, they 8-10 hours. Ariana, table 2. Some one shift.
Do you want to get a little closer?
Yeah. And, so it's nice. Hey, you want to get on film?
So how's your experience so far?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy making the pizzas?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to tell them your name?
My name is Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordyn.
Great. And so how long have you been at the school?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Not sure how
Just a
many.
couple years.
A couple of years you've been at the school?
Yeah.
So when you and your classmate here are doing, do you get nervous about doing the pizza, or is it a very casual kind of experience for you?
Sometimes bringing it to the customers. Yeah.
It can be a little nerve-wracking, right? But making sure you do all the ingredients right and preparing it. So you've never made a pizza before until coming here today?
When I first started coming here, that was my first time making a pizza.
So you think maybe this is something you might like to do for a job at some point in time?
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's a very nice place to have a job, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to come over? Hi, I'm not weird. I'm a limited edition. And what is your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. And is this the first time you've experienced making pizzas?
Yes.
And salads. Let's not forget that's an important aspect of preparing this today, too. You've got pizza and salad. So how long have you been at the school?
Don't know.
Okay. But you like being at your school, I suppose.
Yes.
Yes, it's a nice school to be going to school at. Well, that's great. You're very fortunate that these people have gotten the school for you that you can attend. Are you going to come back sometime and do some more work here at the Hillside Pizza?
Every 2 weeks, right, Jen?
Yes.
Every 2 weeks. Great. Well, that's great.
Jeremy, who's the best cookie maker?
Me.
You are. I bet you are an expert. Okay, order up.
Hillside. It's the customer's comment. Take your order.
And how are you doing so far? Do you feel good about being here?
Yeah. Yes. Great.
Any idea how many customers you've served so far, taken orders for?
For the slices.
How many people have we served, do you think?
5? I think 10.
Wow, that's wonderful. Oh, get ready, because here they come. So you have your order, you're all set, and how did you hear about this today?
Oh, I saw it on Facebook,
Okay.
and Hillside Pizza does a lot for the community, so we're always eager to support it.
It certainly does.
And plus, it is the best pizza you can get.
There you go. There's
Yeah.
a great testimonial for today's event.
It's easy to do.
Yes, thank you so much. Enjoy.
Here, let's take one of these.
Oh, the salad. I watched them make the salad.
What do you think? It's got a little bit of everything in it.
That's an A1 salad.
It really looks great. So,
And I watched them make it. They did an excellent job preparing those salads and those pizzas.
good.
And the cookies.
I should have you sign.
Oh, have them sign it. They're doing the hard work. What's going on here today with the students from your school who are participating in making the pizzas, taking the orders, and doing every aspect of doing the pizza today. And so we're up here just kind of giving you guys a little shout out and encouragement. And it's great to see you all here. And I'm sure you're all looking forward to your pizza. Do you want me to? Do you want to tell me your names? You want to tell me your name?
What's your name? What's your name?
Haley.
Haley.
I'm Jenny.
And who do we have here?
Arden.
Arden. Good to see you, Arden. Good to see you. And
I'm Kanisha.
you want to turn around and we'll get a good Kanisha. I love getting everybody on camera here. Who do we have? Whoops.
This is Ruby
Oh, hey Ruby. Ruby.
and Natalia.
Natalia. Oh, peace. So how long have you been involved with the school?
I've been on the board, I think, 7 years now, 6 or 7 years.
And what got you inclined to get involved with the school?
Well, a good friend of mine kind of hornswoggled me into it, and it's been a joyous occasion, actually. Very much enjoying it. I'm now secretary as opposed to just a board member, so I get a little more involved than some. But yeah.
Well, that sounds great.
Kids are great.
Well, I'm so glad that you've come today. Now, your wife kind of made it sound like you were just going to come in and maybe to go and get, but it's nice.
We're
that
still
you're
going to
staying.
go, but
Yeah, but I know, but it's still nice that you took a few minutes, just to really hang out for a while. So, great, good. Now, as far as the school itself, how operating a school is no easy task. I mean,
Right.
and with the situation that the students,
Yes.
challenges that they may have in life.
Yes.
But as far as your funding and how is that all going for you? I mean, is
Very
it,
well.
You call it a nonprofit entity? Or?
it is nonprofit.
So,
We are funded totally by the school districts. They pay for the students at the normal rate. And actually, the kids come from all 3 states. We have New Hampshire, Mass, and Vermont in there. Currently, I think there's 18, and we're good at we'd like to be around 21. We're working on that. That's kind of the happy spot.
Right, your goal is to have that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you get to your meal here. Thank you very much for all your efforts.
You got two?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. I might take one home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I always slice mine in half and have it for leftovers, yeah. Well, thank you very much for all your efforts and all you do. Thank you. Hillside Pizza also offers fundraising efforts for not just schools, but any other organizations.
Yeah, we've done this for 25 years now, and really it was the reason that that Hillside Pizza was founded in the first place. Craig and his partner Bob Lindner envisioned it just as a fundraising program, so that anybody in the community, whether it's school groups, church groups, sports teams, any group that wants a portion of those proceeds straight to their efforts, yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, Holy Trinity participated, and they used to try to get the pizza sales for the Super Bowl weekend, and that was always such a big thing, and we were so appreciative of being able to affiliate ourselves with this, with Hillside Pizza, because it is a great pizza, and we did very well. So how many times a year do you have these kinds of things going on for the different?
Typically what we'll do is we'll organize around certain dates. So in the fall we'll organize often mid-October, so that basically school groups come back and realize, hey, we've got to raise money for our coming year. And so we'll have multiple groups out there raising money, and a fundraiser will take just 3 weeks. And from start to finish, right? So you have a distinct end date. Right. And so typically we'll have one time in the fall when we'll have multiple groups. Certainly there exceptions can be made if there's groups that need to raise money for a particular event that's going to be happening. Another way that groups raise money is they can also sell our gift certificates. So, for example, the Tilton Library in Deerfield has sold our gift certificates for years, and they just have them available at the library, and so anybody can just buy one, and then a proceed of what they pay then is received by the library for its efforts.
Oh, that is so you have gift certificates, and then you have pizzas that are
they're take and bake, right?
Right. That's how we always did it. We were always so pleased. And then the sweet treats, the cookie dough.
Right, the cookie dough, oatmeal, raisin, maple, and chocolate chip.
Wow. So, so when you said your husband and his partner
Bob Lindner
first started this whole endeavor, so to speak, they really weren't thinking of making this like a conglomerate or a corporation. They were they trying to keep it a small local entity that maybe did a lot for the community-based.
The idea was more that they didn't want to run a restaurant. My husband had worked and run restaurants on the Cape, and so he knew the commitment that would take. And so they weren't thinking that we want to have an actual restaurant with the commitment of being open certain days, whatever they wanted, the efficiency of being able to work out of a professional kitchen, produce the pizzas, but then make those for certain periods of time, and to just have that product be delivered directly to the customer in a much more efficient way. Because Craig and Bob both had kids at home that they were raising, and Craig wanted to be available rather than working a schedule of a restaurant that serves until 11 o'clock at night.
Food services work is 24/7, 365, and it will run you into the ground because it's just non-stop.
Right. And for the first 5 years of Hillside Pizza, they were exclusively fundraising, and then as their popularity grew and as there were more folks in the community who wanted to know, hey, where can I get this just at any time of the year, that's when they decided to open their first restaurant, and that was in Deerfield,
My name is Kevin. Can I take your order?
Hi, Kevin. Nice to meet you. I'm Dawn.
I'm Kevin. Kevin Lichgoes. What? Can I take your order? We have slices of pizza. besides salads?
I would love a slice of pizza.
Okay.
We have pepperoni, cheese, or veggie.
We have pepperoni, cheese, or veggie.
Let's do, how about pepperoni?
All right. All right. Yes.
And then remember, table 4 down here.
Yeah.
You're going to put 4 down here.
Right here.
Go. And then you put the shoe also around the drink.
Life is good.
You got that? You got that right. It's really good at Hillside Pizza.
Hey, Jared. Good. Yes, man. You look best. So proud of you. You know that?
Is that true? It's not. It's with the slices. So why don't you put it right up? Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Yeah, and then we'll know.
This is going to go in the to-go box, Jeremy. So we need a big box to put all 3 of these slices in. Okay? Open that puppy up.
You probably folded this box yesterday.
Yes, you did.
Guys, 1 slices, 1 veggie.
Yeah, you can put it right where it goes. Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
All right. So we got 3 salads. So boom, just like that. Next one. Good job, Jeremy. Beautiful job. Okay, Jeremy, each one is going to have 5 tomatoes. Correct. I got up this morning, this is the truth. I thought this was going to be a nightmare.
What was your nightmare?
My nightmare was that I was going to burn slices. You guys are going to start crying. I don't want to do this.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just saying that was my nightmare. Right? So you guys did so good. I'm so proud of you, Kevin.
Yeah.
So proud of you. So now you get paid. Woo! So Colleen's counting out the tips. Everybody's going to get some of those. But from me, each one of you made $25, baby.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to his for
Oh, yeah.
You want me to hold on to that one for you?
Yeah.
Guess what? Jordan, you guys are going to get 1/4 of that.
Yeah.
So
As soon as I'm done counting.
you're going to walk out of here with some
You wanna count
cash.
Sweet.
Say Craig.
Hey, what do you say?
Thank you.
What do you say, Craig?
Yeah, thank you. So listen, the Tuesday after vacation, we're going to open again, right? And be prepared to be even busier.
How much
money did you make?
all together? How much money did you make today?
$45.
Why don't you tell us exactly how you got into the Hillside Pizza business?
Okay.
And take us then into
Take
the
us
schooling.
into the school. So we started Hillside Pizza 25 years ago, and we have a few restaurants now. And my
You
business,
say two or
we have 2 now. We used to have 3, and now we're down to
All right.
2, which is manageable.
Yes.
And we have a big restaurant at Yankee Candle. That's our big store. Got a brew pub there, and so it's really nice. So we started the business. My friend and I, a friend of mine, Bob, and I met doing martial arts 25 years ago. So we, he was the organic guy, I was the pizza guy. So we became the organic pizza guys, and
you merged.
so we merged.
It's meant to be.
It was meant to be. So we started the company as a fundraising company, and mostly for the kids to pre-sell pizzas, and then they keep a part of the profit, and then the rest comes to us for costs and labor and stuff. And then so bouncing to the I.N.S.P.I.R.E school, 15 years ago, I was walking in my neighborhood, and there was a woman, Kathy, who's also one of the founders, and her husband, Bill. And she was walking, her dog, and I knew her dog. I didn't know her. I had my dog, and she had a conversation with me about her son who had autism, and that she was hoping that there was a way he could have better services. And so that started us fundraising to build a school. And so
That's an ambitious goal.
It's an ambitious goal. And I knew nothing, honestly, nothing about autism. I knew that I knew a lot of people in the community that would help us financially. And so we started to fundraise, and we did a big fundraiser in our backyard. And we had donations from folks like Doug Flutie, the Patriots, the Red Sox.
Yes.
I mean, people helped us out big time, right?
Well, that's
And then
really
we made
amazing.
$30,000 that day. Right, 30
That's a good
grand.
start.
That's a great start, right? So we started the school, and go ahead.
Now, the school, you had a building all set up, or,
Yeah, well, we had a-
$30,000 probably goes fast, though.
Yeah, right. So we rented a small space in Guilford, and then and that was maybe we were there for the first maybe 8 years or so. And then the opportunity came up at the Austin School for the Deaf, where it used to be in Brattleboro. It's a big school campus building. So we had a chance to be able to lease that building. It has everything: classrooms, offices, gymnasium, everything for the
perfect
kids.
setup.
It's perfect. We have 100 acres of land there to be able to take the kids outside. We've found over the years, we've done a lot of good. We've made some mistakes along the way, but that's just live and learn, right? But we have helped these kids. We've really helped these kids. Most of these kids have been able to go on and get a job when they get out. 5 of them here come to work for us, and what we have found, in my opinion, is that if you actually take one of these kids under your belt, and just really help them, they can succeed. They need to have, each one of these kids needs a mentor. Right?
That's the word.
And then once they get going, like you see some of these kids like Jordan and Dylan would not look me in the eye when they started here 3 months ago. They wouldn't talk to me. They were afraid of me. And then over time, it's like they build a little trust, a little more trust, a little more trust. And then that's why it was time to open the restaurant. They were very excited to earn money.
Right, yes.
And be part of.
That's all part of life.
It's all part of life.
Learn,
Yeah.
And means to an end.
It means to an end. And so the school is going on. We're approved in the state of Vermont to have 25 kids. And right now we're in the 21 range. They keep coming. Some get older and age out. We built the school, but we started the school to have extended day, extended year. So the kids are in school till 4 o'clock every day, and we go right through the summer. So we have breaks. They obviously have a week here and a week there.
Have a week off soon.
Yeah,
and
they
then
got a
you're
week
gonna
off
come back
soon.
to do
Yeah.
this.
Do you need more what? Where's your jacket?
Jacket?
His jacket. Oh, that's okay, honey.
No, that's fine.
I don't know where I was at, but anyway, so it's very
Amount of students that you're hoping to have.
yes, and we have been as far as 25, and then kids age out,
Right.
and then our dream really is that some of our kids, or a lot of our kids, get to go back to regular school, like a regular school situation. We're not by any means anti-mainstream. We don't have an agenda.
Right.
We have a
I
way of helping
understand.
these kids get to the
Right.
next place,
To another level.
to another level. And
Right.
some of our
Evolving.
kids go right back to their school districts, and that's the dream,
Right.
that they can learn enough.
Now,
That's enough?
Have any
That's enough.
students gone on to college level at any?
We have
like
had a couple of the
Greenfield
kids,
Community,
yeah.
GCC or
Greenfield
something?
Community College,
Is
we have, yeah.
fosters that kind of.
Yes, yeah.
That's great.
I mean, a lot of our kids are very, very smart in certain subjects,
Right.
some in all.
Right.
And some of it's social stuff they need to learn.
That's right.
And so that's the
Now,
dream.
how many do you have on staff? Let's give
We
a
have
shout out.
40 staff
And
altogether.
I'm sure each one of them earns their keep because
Oh my
that's
God.
a lot of
We have
facility and
amazing,
land.
we have have amazing people
I bet
on
you
the
do.
staff. So
Well,
just,
thank you so
we're so
much.
grateful. Yeah, well, thank you.
Well, this has been
Dawn,
a
thank you.
great experience,
so
and for
much.
me, this has been my silver lining of the day. So thank you so much for all your efforts. Well, first, but this is no April Fool's experience. I have been at Hillside Pizza for a couple hours today, and the students from I.N.S.P.I.R.E school have come, and it is a school for autism, and the owner of Hillside Pizza, Greg, is part of the founding of this school, and their students today participated in taking orders, making the pizzas and salads, and serving, and doing the cleanup, and in every aspect of of this venture, they were participated fully. And then they were paid at the end for their efforts, just like everybody else who has to earn a living. So this has been a great silver lining episode, and thank you so much.